Hi, welcome to Simply Scuba. Here we have the Metalsub KL1242 10 amp hour battery. So this is a Cablelight set. You get the KL1242 light, which is incredibly bright and powerful, but then in the main sort of section of this is the large 10 amp hour battery, which also comes with pony release. So we're just going to take a closer look at that. Because it's so large, you attach this onto your cylinder, or you can attach it onto any kind of 2-inch webbing belt. And this means that you can power this super powerful torch up to about 2 hours, or if you dial it down to a lower setting for much longer. So this comes, instead of a fixed sort of attachment point, you get a pony release. So pushing on this little section just means that this section will attach onto your cylinder. You can clamp that on using sort of clamp bands or a traditional cam band, or you can thread it onto a waistband as well on a sort of 2-inch belt, depending on what you want. And then you can take that off to charge it and then put it back on quick and easy and very secure once that's in position. So the battery, very tough and reliable. Obviously it's rechargeable. You take this section off, that's a very quick sort of bayonet fitting, and then connected by the bright orange cable down to the main head of the light. So the reason why the Cablelight can be so bright and have such a decent battery life is that the head is separate to the battery pack. So all of this is sort of anodized aluminium, so it's lightweight, it's super tough, and it's also corrosion resistant. You do have some rubberized parts and some plastic polymer parts, which just sort of help it from the usual bumps and scrapes. So 5 Cree LEDs on the front. This is where all the power is coming from, a bright white light, and it's quite a tight spotlight, which I'll show you in a second. So activating the torch, you have a little locking mechanism, and then you just twist that cap at the back, and that's going to allow you to adjust the power settings between full power and a lower setting. You also have a battery life indicator LED on the side. That tells you how much battery you have left in a sort of typical traffic light color-coded system. You have an attachment point at the back as well to attach a bolt snap. So, so for the technical divers, it gives you something to clip off onto. So turning the torch on, just retract that little safety and just twist it in one direction. So this is it at full power. As you can see, you have quite a tight spotlight. You have a little bit of a halo as well, so it's great for signaling and for pinpointing individual items, but it illuminates around it so you can see where you're going as well. Just dial it down a smidge and you can see that it dials down that power down to about 20%. That way you can extend the battery life and you're not using quite so much power. On the side we can see now that your battery life indicator is green, so it's saying your battery has plenty of life left. But when that goes to amber or red or flashing red, you know to recharge that battery. Keep turning it and that'll switch the light off. So incredibly powerful. This produces over 5,000 lumens of bright white light. So that's going to cut through the murkiest of waters and get you seen from a far way away. So that's the Metalsub KL1242 10 amp hour Cablelight. If you missed our latest episode of Weird Wednesday, you can click on the link at the top to watch that. Thanks for watching and safe diving.